Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of the Daily Coaching Show. My name is Brenda Reynolds and this is the F Words of Life. Thanks for joining me live or on the replay. Always happy to see people here, absorbing the content, getting some inspiration and motivation for the day. That's what this show is all about. And this week what we've been focused on is communication and how basically it is the core pivotal piece to everything, because everything is about relationships. So whether it's in your business, whether it's in your personal life with your spouse, your significant other, your kids, your business partner, your clients, communication is the core of everything. And today what I want to jump right into is the one thing that you can do, and I'm going to give you 3 specific ways to do it, but the one thing that you can do to reduce conflict, reduce misunderstandings at work. It will help you increase your productivity. It will increase your influence, your ability to negotiate. And it's something that we all do every day. The question is, how well do you do it? And it's called listening. Huh? What? Listening. Yes, listening, what you're doing right now. Are you listening at 100%? Are you listening at 50%? Listening is one of the core critical communication skills that we all need to develop even more. And there's really 3 levels of listening, if you will. There's the type of listening that when somebody else is talking, what you're thinking about is what you're going to say. And that level of listening is about you. So it's really all about you, right? It's not even really about the other person. It's not about what they're saying. The second level of listening is it's all about them. So you actually aren't listening just to react. You aren't listening just to figure out what you're going to say next or what question you're going to ask. You're actually just fully present and fully listening and engaging. And then the third level is where you listen beyond your ears. You actually listen with all of your senses. You hear the nuances. You're on the phone. You can hear a deep breath. And that type of listening is really the next level. So what I want to do today is give you 3 very simple ways you can increase your listening skills. And like I said, it's going to increase your satisfaction in your relationships. Your spouse is not going to know what hit them. They're going to be so happy. Your kids are going to be over the moon. Your business is going to soar because you're going to listen. Skill number 1 is silence. You have to be silent and fully present. We talked about being fully present yesterday. So if you missed that, go back and watch that. But you have to be silent to listen. That's critical, okay? So just use silence when you're present with somebody and they're telling you something or you're discussing something. Just listen. I don't know how else to say it. Just be silent. That's number 1. Number 2 is withhold judgment, right? Don't rush to assume that you know what they're going to say. Don't judge what they're saying. Just sit there and really receive. Seeking to understand is really what is at the core of listening. Again, whether this is in your business relationships or in your personal relationships, seek to understand. And don't interrupt. Goes along with don't jump the gun, don't interrupt, don't make assumptions, don't judge, right? Really stay judgment free. And then third is somehow reframing what you heard back to them. Before you give a solution, before you jump in with a counter argument, before you make an offer, if it's a business deal, reframe and rephrase what they said. Did you hear them correctly? So for example, you could say something like, so what I heard you say is this, and then you're going to paraphrase back to them what you heard. So your kid's telling you about a bully at school, and you rephrase back, so what I heard it was today little Jimmy pushed you on the playground and that really hurt your feelings. No, Mom, that's not what happened. Yeah, he pushed me, but it didn't hurt my feelings. It really made me angry. Well, that's a different whole angle of the story and how you're going to be there and support your kid. Same in business relationships, right? You may hear one thing, the client wants something, but if you're not sure and you go to offer a solution, and it's the wrong solution because you didn't hear in between the lines what they really were saying, then you're going to miss the mark. You're not going to get the sale. You're not going to have business with that client. And so what I want you to do is really, like I said, paraphrase. This is what I heard you say. Is this what you meant? Is this what you're looking for? In a business relationship. So if I were to present you with this, this, and this, is that what you're looking for? And so come from a place of, like I said, reframing it, rephrasing it is a better way to say that. Just paraphrasing back, rephrase it back to them and ask for clarity. Is this what you meant? Okay. Imagine doing that with your spouse before you jump in and you start nagging or you start bitching and moaning or you start whatever, right? Or you get defensive. Hey, did you, your spouse comes home. Hey, did you get a chance to take out the trash? No, I didn't. Hey, were you asking me that for a specific reason? Were you going to take it out instead? I mean, these are really simple things, guys, but it's so important in our relationships that we take listening to a deeper level. We communicate so much now through technology, through email, through text messages. I love, all of that. It's wonderful. But nothing's ever going to replace voice-to-voice and face-to-face communication with another human being. So the best thing that we can do to honor that person is be present and really listen to them. There's many statistics out there that, talk about, we listen basically 50% of the time to 50% of what somebody's saying. That's not good. That's not how you're going to have success in life. Like I said, in business or in your personal relationships. And that's what the F Words of Life is all about. It's about you having a more fulfilled life by being, the best version of yourself and having satisfaction in every area of your life. And so this week I really wanted to focus on communication because, like I said, it's just such a pivotal thing and it's something so easy. When I say, common sense doesn't mean always doesn't always translate into common practice. Brendan Burchard says that. What that means is knowing it is different than doing it. So, there's a reason, there's that old saying too, there's a reason that God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth, right? 2 ears and 1 mouth. It's because we should be listening more than double of the time that we're doing the talking. And so if you really want to get ahead, you really want deeper relationships with your friends, with your family, with your wife, with your husband, with your kids, with your parents, whatever the case may be, if you want to be more successful in business, to me, if I boiled it down to one communication skill, it really does come down to listening. And so, this is just spending a few minutes on this. We're not even going into really active listening skills. I gave you 3 things: silence, withholding judgment, which includes, not interrupting, not making assumptions, not assuming how the sentence or the story is going to be finished, and then you jump in and you don't even get a chance to really hear that person, right? And then the third thing is summarizing or paraphrasing back. Did you really get what they said? Did you really hear it? Or again, was your internal dialogue going on and you were thinking about, okay, I got to look smart in this meeting, so I'm going to prepare what I'm going to say, and you miss half of the conversation. And so then you don't ask the right question. You don't give the right perspective or input. And so I really, like I said, I come to you live every day, post these on social media, Instagram and on Facebook, so that you can live a more fulfilled life. So let me know how I can serve you. Say hello in the comments. Let me know if you got an aha from today. Definitely share that with me. If you want more information about the F Words of Life, I tell you, you can go to thefwordsoflife.com. You could get on the email list. I don't spam you. I just send you 1 newsletter per week with additional content, free bonus material, and you also get a free quiz. If you want to see how you're doing in your life in all 7 areas and really take a look at that, download the quiz and take it. It's eye-opening. And so with that, my friends, I wish you a great rest of your day. I'm proud of you for continuing to show up. I will be here for you if you continue to show up as well. And with that, I say, make it an awesome day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.